All right, good morning. We're so glad to have you joining us together as we grow together through another devotion. Right now, I'm actually on my way to Kenya while you're watching this, and so I'd appreciate your prayers for me and our team as we're going to serve over in the Turkana with our friends over there and our ministry partners. But today, I want to talk to you about a specific passage from the book of Joshua. We've done it a couple of different times going through that book, and I think this one will be a good wrap up for today. Many years ago, my family was really blessed with an awesome opportunity from our next door neighbor. Her grandkids had moved away and she wasn't using her swimming pool anymore. And so she gave us her above ground pool. And for years, that has been just an incredible place of memories and fun every summer for me and my family. This summer, I took my girls to pool school. And what that meant was I taught them how to take care of the pool for me. I was in Argentina, I was at CIY, I was at camp, I'm going to Kenya, and there were a lot of times this year where I have been gone, which is normal in a summer. We have our schedule of how the chemicals are supposed to be put in and what is supposed to happen. This year between CIY and camp, I worked really hard to get the pool ready and get it taken care of. And there's a lot of things that go into taking care of a pool. Sometimes it's easy and other times it's not the most simple thing in the world. The pool was awesome. It was clean. Harley had her friends over for a party. Everything was great. And Harley was taking care of the pool. And then after her party was over and the excitement of that and how great the pool looked, she stopped checking on it and stopped taking care of it. They were still swimming, but she wasn't really doing any chemicals. And just 2 days later, I came home from camp and I went out to check on the pool, and I had heard great reports all week. And I go to check it, and then all of a sudden the pool has turned green. I couldn't believe it. It was so frustrating. If you've ever owned a pool or taken care of one, you know how difficult that can be. And as we were taking care of the pool, we talked about how it just requires continual upkeep. It's not just a one-time thing and then you're done. You have to take care of it constantly. And there were some underlying issues in our pool that actually caused it to turn so fast that we wouldn't have even found out if we wouldn't have gone over to a pool store to get checked out. But in the book of Joshua, in Joshua chapter 24, we're at the very end of the story, and you may remember a few different parts of it. The river stops when the Ark of the Covenant comes in, that they go through and they have these different challenges that, man, throughout the book, they're going to encounter amazing God moments, walking around Jericho and the walls falling down, fighting a city of giants in Hebron. There's going to be a moment where the sun's going to stand still, and the promised land in chapter 24, it's theirs. It's the end of Joshua's life, and he's going to give them a very specific challenge. And you may have heard this verse before. It comes from Joshua chapter 24. A lot of you may go to Hobby Lobby and actually buy this verse and put it up on your walls. But I want to talk about what it says in Joshua chapter 24, verses 14 through 15. It says this: "Now fear the Lord and serve him with all faithfulness. Throw away the gods your forefathers worshipped before the river and also in Egypt, and serve the Lord. But if serving the Lord seems undesirable for you, then choose for yourselves this day who you will serve, whether the gods your forefathers served beyond the river or the God of the Amorites in whose land you are now living." But this is what Joshua's declaration is. He says, "But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." And there's a specific challenge in here, and this goes along with our sermon series. It's a choice. There is a daily, intentional choice that must be made of who we're going to follow. It doesn't mean that we're going to choose one time years ago and that's going to be okay. It doesn't mean that we're going to choose one time at a camp or a CIY moment. We're going to have a great life-changing moment with God. It's a constant daily. They had to choose. Are they going to follow God? Or are they going to follow the small gods of this world? And that choice is the same for you and for me every day. We have to make an intentional choice. What are we going to do? And just like my pool isn't okay to just take care of it and then leave it for a few days, we're not meant to just go to church one time a week and have one connection with God and that's going to be the only time we connect with Him. We're not meant to go off to a camp or a CIY, and trust me, we've had incredible moments, life-changing moments this summer with our students or even mission trips. They aren't just meant to be a one-time thing. It's meant to be a continual choice. And Joshua's choice and the declaration that a lot of us get and we put in our homes and we say, this is what we're going to do. For me and my family, we're going to choose to follow the Lord. I want you to begin to think about this week. Are you daily choosing to follow the Lord? Because it takes maintenance, like my pool. And man, I wish that the pool would be a one-time, set it, forget it, and rock and roll. But it's a thing that requires daily checking or the water begins to get cloudy. And you may know in your own life that sometimes when you're not connecting with the Lord, maybe you have some cloudy water moments. And so what are we going to do? What is the choice that we're going to make? And we're praying for you that you would continue to intentionally find ways to choose and to follow the Lord. And if you need help and you're not sure where to begin or what to do, man, we would love to help connect you in places. We would love to direct you to different Sunday school classes or small groups. We'd love to connect you. We're not meant to just do it one time a week or one time a summer. Our students cannot survive if their only connection with God is at CIY one year and then CIY the next year. It creates a lot of cloudy water moments. And so we're praying for you. I pray that you will be able to find a way to daily connect with the Lord and make that choice because it's intentional and it requires action. And I would love to encourage you to just be praying for us over these next 10 days as we are over in Africa serving with our friends Gene and Heron and the Turkana people. I hope you have an awesome week. We'll see you next time.